Good evening, parents. This is Neena Wagh, founder of ALAP and founder of Forum for Assisted Living Solutions. This forum was started by and formed by me around 4.5 years back, uh, for the same reason why today's guests are invited. For one simple question, in search of one answer, what after us? And when I started looking around, there weren't many options available. So, in order to search and share such knowledge, I formed this forum. It's called Forum for Assisted Living Solutions. Those who may not know or are not aware and are watching my program live can send a request to join that forum. This forum is specifically formed to collate information on existing as well as upcoming assisted living models. And so today, in the ongoing series, I'm very happy to share with the great excitement that there is another much awaited setup on assisted living for special need people have come up in West Bengal. It's called Bhavna. It's a registered non-profit organization, and the founders are Mr. Arunasis and Dr. Sudeshna Chaudhary. Dr. Arunasis and Dr. Sudeshna, welcome aboard. How are you?
We are fine, thank you. First of all, I'm not doctor, she is doctor.
No, I think so. I said Mr. Arunasis and Dr. Sudeshna Chaudhary. देखिए ऐसा है, डॉक्टर वाइफ के साथ रह रह के कुछ तो पीएचडी आपने भी कर ली होगी।
हाँ, थोड़ा बहुत ऐसे सीखना पड़ेगा, क्या करेंगे।
करेक्ट। अच्छा, सो सबसे पहले तो आप अपने जर्नी के बारे में बताइए, सो दैट द पेरेंट्स हु आर नॉट अवेयर ऑफ आप कहाँ से आ रहे हैं, क्या है, उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा आप बताइए प्लीज। यू आर बेस्ड इन कोलकाता, राइट?
यस।
या, सो ओवर टू यू।
Actually, journey started long back. Maybe when my son was just 1 year 8 months. We were in Bangalore and my son detected with autism spectrum disorder, and we came back. Then we came back to Kolkata, and then we are searching for the therapies and schools and all. So then we understood and realized that in Kolkata, not much facilities available, and at that point of time she already did the PhD and working as a research scientist and in the field of medical chemical biology. It's a drug development, and after that it's a जानबूझ के एक decision लिया था. Actually she took the decision to quit her career and to raise up our son and also to give something back to this sector, because we understood that maybe we can gather some knowledge and manage our son, but there are so many parents who cannot, and that's why we that time I didn't know about autism. What is autism? It is edible or what? I heard from her, and slowly I took interest. I tried to grasp some knowledge. She did B.Ed in special education in Kolkata, and slowly we involved in many organizations, and slowly we started Bhavna. And when we are engaged in different organizations, that point of time it came to our mind that we love our son so much. We are taking care. My son, our son is so much nowadays. But what will happen when we will not be there? And that point of time, it is, I think, more than 5-6 years, it came to our mind, and without knowing anything, we started to prepare a community living project, a residential project, and then gathered knowledge and visited different projects. Like one of them, everyone knows that Autism Ashram in Hyderabad. I'm very much thankful to Dr. Thunra that he allowed us to visit there, and we spent the entire day and have a very good chat. And we came to Kolkata also, we have very good, and also we went to Mumbai, and for my job I went to different countries as well, and there also everywhere when I'm going there, I'm trying to find which is the good organization there. I'll visit, and just like Malaysia, Dubai, everywhere I went and I visited that nearest good organization, and we gathered some knowledge. And after talking to Dr. Kundra, slowly we prepared this residential project, and we started looking land 3 years back.
1 minute, 1 minute. Let me ask the question first so that we, have a talk within that structured framework because, over the years, even we have become more, autistic, I think, and we like structure very much. So, Dr. Sudeshna, I would ask you, when did this bhavna actually started becoming more and more concrete? When did you establish this bhavna?
Yeah, actually, first I wish to share my feelings that when my son was diagnosed with autism, that time it was like a disaster to us. It was at that time, but nowadays it becomes a blessing to us. And bhavna is really it's a conceptualization of our dream, bhavna. Actually, we in Kolkata and in Mumbai we have visited lots of places, but at that time one thing came into my mind that it is. I always think that parents are the best teachers for our children because they understood their children most, and therefore in 2016 July, we had a small place in Kolkata. So we have just started. We have the concepts, but we are a little bit hesitating. But after that, we have just started in July 2016, I think. 2016, and it was a small setup, but there only 3 or 4 students at first, but we have started that work so passionately, and I was really satisfied to work with those 3 or 4 children.
That time it was an early intervention center or educational primarily?
Early intervention center. Early intervention.
Right. Because your son also must have been young, very young that time.
Yeah.
Right. So, Bhavna started in 2016, right?
Yeah.
As an educational thing.
Yeah.
So, when did this seed, start growing about? Because what you have done is a one giant leap of faith about, going into assisted living. Because I am into this field from the past now almost 8 years, and it's, it takes more than your sweat. It takes your sweat equity, blood, emotions, entire soul, and then some more. So how did you muster that courage? I think, was it propelled only by this thought about what after us, or you saw something? What was the, the trigger point, I would say?
Actually, thing is that all the courage came from our Guruji.
Oh.
And I everywhere confess that my son is the Guruji of both of us, and he actually changed the entire life and characteristics of both of us. And we call him.
I can totally resonate with that because I even consider my son as my guru and I'm his disciple. The great deal they teach you is patience, perseverance, compassion, and non-judgment.
And
I think we fail in non-judgment part, but I think we are all work in progress. Hopefully we'll get there somewhere. In their good books.
Change of way of seeing people. Change of seeing. He totally changed our perspective of seeing, patience, and everything. And we are becoming a better person now because of him.
I can definitely vouch for that because the very fact that you have gone ahead and because I keep hearing that, oh, it's very difficult to do anything in West Bengal, with all due respect to all the, especially in the residential area. And so tell me, what is Ananda Ashram and Ananda Niketan? You have mentioned in your poster about these two initiatives. I believe Ananda Ashram is for the children, and
Yes.
Ananda Niketan is going to be for the parents or the guardian.
Correct.
And so tell me, from structural point of view, where is it located? When are you planning, and how you're planning to go about it? How much is the land that you have taken?
Yeah, it is about 10-acre land total.
Oh, that's
And
huge.
yeah, and it's located nearby to Durgapur. It's about 150 kilometer from the Kolkata International Airport, and there is another airport in Durgapur also. That is also international airport, functional, and it's a beautiful city. And the location, that plot is nearby to National Highway as well. Just 2-3 kilometers from the national highway number 60, and 8 kilometer, around 8 kilometer from the national highway number 2, that is Kolkata Delhi highway. And the place is very nice because it's a village, and we are going to stay in a village setting, and the atmosphere is very nice, and people are also nearby, is very cooperative town. And
Okay. So what is the planned total capacity for the children?
yes, in Ananda Ashram, it's absolutely for the children. Means it's a residential there will be a special school, state of that special school, vocational center, and we will have a mini hospital also. Along with that, we will
Okay.
have a sheltered workshop for the inmates in the project. They will get some work engagement, and we'll have some. We are planning to have a dairy farmhouse, so that all the inmates can be engaged. And we plan for initially the intake capacity is around 20 to 30, and which will be extended maximum 50. Maximum
Maximum
50,
50.
50
Maximum.
for the children's community, residents or children's community. And for the Ananda Niketan, which is for the parents only, that will we initially plan for the 15th family, just 15 family. And the facility is like that, it's a gated community, and within the community, every family will get a 3-bedroom bungalow, single storied. There is no staircase or roof. Single storied bungalow, just like a village house. And along with that, around the land area will be around 2,200 square feet land. The building will be 1,100 square feet. So there will be plenty free space for the gardening and all. And within the campus, we will have community hall, kitchen, and community kitchen, and also shopping area, indoor games, swimming pools. So all these things will be there. The basic facility to live a good life there. So that will be the parents' village.
So what is your targeted time frame in which you intend to finish this, and I mean complete ready? And is it both the setups are going to run concurrently, or you're
Yes,
going
yes.
to first start the children's first and then the parents
No,
later?
both we will start both the project together. Actually,
Okay.
the date is also fixed. It's a auspicious day for us because it's a Swami Vivekananda's birthday. That is 12th January 2023 is the inauguration day,
Lovely.
and the construction work will be started after the Durga Puja. After the
Okay.
Durga Puja, before Durga Puja, we'll have the Bhumi Pujan and everything. So right now, monsoon is not yet finished in Bengal, so everything
Right.
is mixed up. Once the monsoon is finished, just before the Durga Puja, we'll have the Bhumi Pujan and we'll make the site office ready. And after Durga Puja, we'll start the construction.
So, so you said how much is the motorable distance from Kolkata, from the main city?
Yeah, from Kolkata it will be, if I drive non-stop, it will be 2.5 hours journey, and if I take a break, then maybe 3 hours. Just it.
3 hours. So that means, Tanushree Mukherjee, this total land is 10 acres, right? आपने 10 acres बताया, yeah. So that means a local parent from, let's say, Durgapur or all the surrounding B towns as well as Kolkata, if they decide to live there in your setup,
Yes.
they will be able to commute also and work from there also. Is that right?
Commuting from Kolkata is maybe little bit challenging because of the travel time is around 2.5 hours to 3. But there is the Durgapur city is an industrial town, and nearby there is a district town is Bardhaman. Both are nearby. So if someone can transfer the job there, then very good. Or else they can, if they switch there, or if they want to decide maybe every weekend they will go and stay, or sometimes they come and go. Everyday commutable distance is not
difficult. So that means some of them either will have to come, they may book it, but may see that future in post retirement, or maybe the family can live there and all that. So how do you propose to raise funds for this? Is it going to be self-financed, or the parents will have to, how will you go about that?
Yeah, actually Ananda Niketan is self-financed. Means every parent, whoever going to stay with us, they have to pay their bungalow cost, which will be around 40 lakh in a total, which include the land along with the building, along with the every facility inside the campus. The total cost will be 40 lakh, which can be paid by 4 installment. And for the benefit of the member parents, we have talked to multiple banks also, so that they can get the home loan facility also. So maybe next week it will be done.
So, so when you do you have any prerequisite, any admission criteria which you have thought, like minimum age group for the kids, or that the person has to be from Kolkata, or from has to be a Bengali or a local? Do you have any such restrictions, or?
We don't have any biasness. We are, I think, both of us, even all our trust members are. We feel like that once we are special parent, we are special parent. Our identity is same, our pain is same, our journey is same, our happiness is also same. So anyone and everyone is welcome. But what we normally follow, that we are getting a lot of queries from different corner of the country. But we are asking that before taking any decision from your side and our side, let us meet. Maybe in this pandemic, if it is not physical, if someone is staying in outside of Bengal, it is very tough to come to Bengal and go back. So in that case, we are preferring to sit in a video conference and talk to each other, and we understand each other, because it's not just buy a apartment or a bungalow just like in a real estate project. It's a lifelong staying together. For that, we need to be in same page. We have to understand each other's requirement, and thoughts we must be sharing that similar kind of thoughts, or maybe wavelength should be matching. Otherwise, the staying cannot be enjoyable. And that's why whoever talking to us, we are preferring to meet one-to-one and talking to them, and what is our thought, what we are going to do there, and what is their thought, why they want to join this kind of project. And after that, if we feel both sides, if we feel that we can, yes, this is it, we want to do it, and this is the person we want to come with, and then we are taking. So right now, actually, initially we planned for 15 families, which can be later on extended. So around the 7-8 people already committed, and maybe we are planning to close the booking by 10th September, so that next people can be picked up within this.
10th September this year, you plan to close it also?
Yes, the booking.
So all the parents who are listening, please rush up if you are looking for a option in West Bengal. This is one option which has opened up, and it's very, very in a fast manner filling up. So फिर मत कहिएगा कि बताया नहीं. Arinath ji, एक बात बताइए मुझे, because I have been in this field and specifically focused on assisted living, and I know it is the toughest thing. What do you think has been your biggest challenge, and is it the infrastructure or the people?
See, first challenge we faced in Bengal is getting the land, because it took 3 years to get the suitable land in the Bengal. Because I don't know, about Bengal or not. Here, the land ownership is very much bifurcated. You cannot get a land of 10 acre which is owned by 3-4 people. In most cases that entire land is number of owners is 50, 60, even 100 also can be. So
Oh.
convincing 100 people and getting the land in the name of the organization. Every time what is happening, after finalizing, we are given the advance money, and after 1 month we are getting the advance money, because
Somebody is backing out.
someone is backing out, which place maybe in between.
Aruna says now you are qualified to go into politics also. If you can mobilize 100 people to say yes, then you can do anything under the sky. Right.
No, that is I feel it is the blessing of my Guruji, because after searching entire South Bengal, just we left the North Bengal. Maybe if this is not fixed, then we could have went to North Bengal also. So we are every time finalizing and backing out. Suddenly this land came, which is taken over, which is bought by a company, one real estate company. They bought the 10-acre land and they didn't do anything for 10 years, and they left the vacant land, which is 50% of the land is converted as a vastu, and that was waiting for us only. And I feel that is the power of affirmation for all of our trust members, and the blessings of my Guruji. Because
this is so important when we are dealing with our day-to-day life, and especially women, mothers are so focused on the emotional aspect. कहाँ रहेगा, क्या करेगा, खाएगा क्या, हाई को इसको खिलाएगा कि नहीं. And father is always thinking about अरे भाई रोटी एक दिन में नहीं आती, मैं इसके लिए कितना करूंगा, कितना कर सकता हूँ. Fathers are focused on this thing. But one thing which you have said and which is so important is the divine intervention. We sort of, in fact, nothing can happen without the blessings of the divine, whatever it is out there, whatever it is you call it, you may not call it, whether you are an atheist or a non-atheist, but this faith moves mountains. So parents, you have out there, whoever is listening, whenever you will see this thing, let me tell you, reach out to you, that you have no business of losing hope. Never give up on your child. And it's good to be emotional, but it's better to be spiritual. Because when you lose your emotional strength, that faith will take you and make you move mountains, like what this young couple have done. And I think hats off to them to achieve. Not, it's not a small feat, let me tell you. Once the facilities start operating, they have no idea right now, let me warn them also, what all affects them in terms of human dynamics, about complaining parents, and about children having meltdowns, infrastructure, glitches and everything. But I'm sure that with their Guruji's blessings, they will keep moving. Acha, Aruna says, I wanted to know that everybody, has now at least trying to come up with a physical structure. They're making it, whether it's an apartment, whether it's a land, whether it's a bungalow, whatever they're doing. In terms of vocational, we have still not been able to crack it as a community. We are still going on with those old mothballed ideas, because it's like Dr. Sudeshna said that parents can think of the best, but there is a limitation, Dr. Sudeshna. We as a parent, we can think as a parent. Of course, we will think best for them. But we have a limitation in terms when it comes to capacity building. We can do emotional capacity building. But when it comes to skill development, that is where we need more and more skilled people, diverse people from different parts of life. That is where we need to be very outward looking. It's a good notion that for the parent, by the parent, to the parent. But that, to after a point brings stagnation. until unless everybody brings in their unique skill set. Like if you're a software person and this setup opens up, you will take care of all the, how can we use software to teach these kids, maybe coding. I don't know which part of software you do. Even if you tell me, I would not know what you're saying. But I'm just saying, I have a
No,
basic.
I want to tell you, I am a ex-software engineer.
No,
because
let
I
me
need
let me
my-
articulate the whole thing. So when you say that this place is 10 150 kilometers away from the city, what is the local? Of course, you said dairy. Of course, then is there some, because Kolkata, West Bengal is full of amazing handicrafts and real time work which people buy. Do you have any these tribals who are there? What are they doing? I'm very interested to know. How are you going to? Have you
Yes,
planned
actually,
something to do?
yes. Actually, that area is tribal area. The plot we bought, the nearby the villages, two villages, mostly are tribals. And one more thing is that our plot is very nearby, just 25 minutes away from the Bolpur Santiniketan, Vishwavarati. You know that Rabindranath Tagore's place.
Santiniketan.
Yes, it's nearby to
I'm coming.
Santiniketan.
I'm coming. When are you calling me? I'm just coming there.
Yes, sure.
On a big time bucket
Right
list.
now, I'm inviting you on the day of inauguration. Even I like to call you on the day of Bhumi Pujan also. I like to
Oh,
have you here.
lovely. I'd love to be there.
Very nice place, and nearby peoples are very supportive. They came and they actually by their will they came when we are putting the pillars by the for the demarcation and putting the boards, and that time they people are working with us and they are telling आप करो इधर कुछ हमें कुछ काम मिल जाए हम आपके साथ हैं whatever you are doing will be with you. And what is our plan? It's not about only building the facility for our childs or other parents. We will open up the facility, like our hospitals will be open for all the tribals, and also we will set up a free training institute for the tribal people for their employment generation, for their career counseling, and so that all the people will grow together, and also we will help them to that area. The land has not so much fertile, only one time farming is there, so we'll help them to high tech farming so that their economic condition can be lifted up. So we'll try
That's
to
also wonderful, because that's really moving towards a real inclusiveness. Because we the urban living people think that we have a little smugness around us. Okay, oh, we know it all. We've seen it all. But the tribal people have their own innate sense of inner balance when it comes to living in the nature, and which we have gone further and further away because of our and our kids are very sensorial people, in a sense. They have very heightened sensory perceptions. So I think there can be a very interesting blending of and bring upon the calmness when we sort of bring these two synergies together. So it will be very interesting. I think we should you should keep updating. There's a lot of curiosity now also. So how are you going? Are you promoting? Because I just saw this poster and I thought that, because my antenna is always out to find out. I'm like a assisted living hunter. What is the new thing? मुझे क्यों नहीं बताया? I want to share it with on this forum. So and this is so far the furthest in the northeast or in the West Bengal area where I've come across such a. And in fact, those whoever is listening to this, if please, if you ever have come across or is anybody planning this on this forum, please share your thoughts, your information, and give your inputs to all these wonderful people who are going ahead with such a huge task. And I would request with the utmost humbleness to all the parents, to whether you opt for this option, this setup or not, but do give your blessings and your best wishes to them. And anything else you would like to add on? I would suggest one thing, that if you can give us a video or share your video, a sort of a virtual tour of even of the land.
okay.
then it will give a fair idea, because everybody is very visual nowadays. If you
Okay,
say
let me check.
Durgapur ke paas ek zameen hai, wahan tribal hai, but if you can show a lot, maybe a drone picture or something, that will be wonderful.
Okay. Let me check. Actually, in the YouTube video which we have shared, there we have added a little bit about the land video and all. So let me check if that I can share with them now.
So you can share again on Forum for Assisted Living Solutions.
Okay.
There you, I think when I shared it, it had one of the video links also, right?
Yeah.
And it has a complete address also.
In that
Because,
video, I shared the video that the approach road, the very nice environment of the approach road, and also the land where we put our pillars and boards. That is also shared in that video. It is also there.
Okay, because one Tanvishri Mukherjee has asked for the full address. Tanvishri, I would request you to please join Forum for Assisted Living Solution. You will be able to see the complete video, as he's saying, because we have, and you have the complete address. The contact details are given there. Not only that, if you are, you will be able to see other options as well. So, you will get a full 360-degree view of the assisted living, where we are in India, how we are going. So Prabhas is saying, how are you planning to tackle scorching heat of Durgapur? I would like to answer the way rest of the humanity is facing. But Aruna says, why don't you answer that?
Can you repeat the question once again?
Somebody is asking, how are you planning to tackle scorching heat of Durgapur?
Okay, so first of all, it is nearby to Durgapur, but it is not in the city area. It is the just beside a forest. So nearby, whenever we'll open the door, in front of there is a forest, and the beside everything is full of greeneries. Not that much heat in that place, because we stayed in the just beside the plot. We have a one of our friends' house. We stayed in that house 2 times. We don't feel that much heat like Durgapur. Yes, Durgapur is a hot city because of that industry and all. There is a temperature is always high, but the area which I am talking about is very much calm and quiet and full of greeneries, and that's why the weather is very cool. And
okay, and I would really suggest you that Bhavna should adopt that jungle.
Yes.
That will be wonderful to teach the environmental, all the good practices to our kids, also the parents, and to ensure that that the heat doesn't reach there and it's all pleasant there all the time. So
I'm not sure that one thing that local tribal people told us, that is in that jungle there are a lot of peacock. Lots of peacocks inside the jungle. So there will be free sightseeing also.
अब तो आना बनता है हमारा पक्का.
You are most welcome.
Okay. So anything else you would like to share with the parents, or otherwise I'll call it off?
No, what we will say that give your blessings, and that entire project. What I want to share one more point, that is the project we design in such a way that is cater the what after us concept, because that's why we are building the bungalows. Number is less, and whereas the Ananda Ashram is catering more than that bungalow. Means if the bungalow number is 15, we'll cater 20 to 30 child. So our first 15 child will be covered first. After that, outside whoever not opting for the bungalow, they can also get the service. And also for the special school, we'll keep the door open for the local special children. Whoever not opting the residential facility, they can come and go, because in that area, whatever we know, because we both having a little bit experience to work in that area, there is no such good infrastructure in that place, so that people can avail the facility, and so that everyone can be benefited. And also we are trying to create some other facility, so that local people can be benefited in many terms, so that we can get their blessings as well. And
wonderful. It was
Yeah,
sorry.
everything will be system. SOP means
We are trying to maintain a system. It should be a system. Everything should be in a system, so that in absence of us, it should be going on. The things should be going on. There should not be a question like what happened to these things if you people are not there like this.
that's why, because actually I prefer to say, although we are NGO, non-profit organization, but we prefer to operate like a company, because from my corporate experience and from my business experience, what I understood, that system only can run the show whenever the founder is also not there. Company can, if the company can run year and year, why not the NGO can run? So we have to adopt that system part, SOP part,
No,
so that
absolutely, because like I say every time that every company should have the charity in the heart, and every NGO should work as professionally as a company, because
yes,
that's the best approach. So with
yes,
this, I think we'll end up this session. All the best to you, Mr. Arun Assis and Dr. Sudeshna. All the best, and see you soon in
sure, sure.
Great
Ma'am.
Yoga.
You are
Okay,
very welcome. You are very much welcome to our place.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.